What's up, everybody? Me and my cousin Chase are packing to go on our big trip over to Seward. We're gathering up all of our camping gear, we're checking off our checklist, and we're getting all of our food and putting it in this tote. Alright, we just hooked up to the boat. Let's go! It's not a camping trip without a fire, so we came to get some firewood. Alright, we just arrived at my aunt's house. We have 2 kayaks so far. She has 2 more, so we're gonna pick those up. So we have a total of 4 because we're meeting my cousin Zach and his girlfriend over in Seward. Alright, quick update, guys. We just went back to my house to get some food and the last of our supplies, and now we're headed back to my aunt's house to drop off the 2 kayaks. Our original plan was to have 4 kayaks for the 4 people, but my cousin Zach and his girlfriend Liz they're not coming with us tonight. They may meet up with us tomorrow, but we're not sure yet, so we're gonna drop off the 2 kayaks and then make our way down to Seward. I think for real this time we're gonna hit the road. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what say the word, you go. Alright, so we're just arriving in Seward. We're gonna swing by the grocery store and grab a few more food items, and then we're gonna go find a boat launch and get the boat in the water.
We don't know how to drive a boat either.
Neither one of us have very much experience driving boats, so hopefully we can get this thing going. Look at those beautiful mountains. Let's go find our camp. We're going down this narrow little road, thinking that we can put the boat in somewhere down here, but I have no clue. Hopefully we don't have to turn around. Chase just jumped out real quick and asked where we could put in a boat, and the guy told him that we can put it in like 300 meters this way. So we're driving and we're looking. Well, this is the spot to put the skiff in. Well, we found a spot that we can put the boat in, but as we're looking around, there's no spot for boat parking. So that kind of puts us in a bind, so we're gonna go back into Seward and launch the boat from the harbor, and then finally start our trip. We're still trying to find parking, but we found this train right here. We just had to stop and look inside. This is a piece of history right here. See you later, train. Now let's get this boat in some water. Making our way back on this narrow, small road. And we're driving back through Seward. And now we're back at Safeway. Thought it might be a good idea to have some water on the trip. We got the boat all the way into the water and forgot that there was a strap on it. We're kind of newbies at this whole boat launching thing. Alright, I paid for launching the boat and for boat parking, and we're finally ready to leave. So I've driven a boat before, but I've never actually put it in the water, started it, and taken off. My grandpa didn't really give me a 101, so... I don't know why it's not starting. And then it should start? Okay, thank you. Bye. I just got off the phone with my uncle and I finally found the choke. Hopefully we can get this thing running. There's some really small black specks right there, and those are like a big group of sea otters. So after many struggles of trying to get this boat started, we're in the open water, we're headed to our destination. It's 11 p.m. right now, but thank goodness it's Alaska and we still have another hour of daylight. We found this old destroyed dock. This was kind of our landmark, so we know we're at the right beach. We're going to try to find a place to park the boat, and then we're going to start hiking up to the World War II bunkers. Now we just gotta find a good place to put the boat. The tide's still going up and we wanna be able to use the boat tomorrow, so we don't wanna beach ourselves. Like I said earlier, neither one of us are very good or experienced at this whole boating thing, so it's all new to us. Okay, so we were all loaded up. We finally got everything from the boat on our backs. As you can see, this backpack is loaded. It's like 40 pounds, plus I'm carrying the drone.
Mine's 60 pounds.
Hopefully this bunker isn't too far away. It's starting to get really dark out. Well, hiking in the dark isn't very much fun, but at least we have a headlamp. So as we're walking along, we see a big black shadow kind of creeping on the trail. And now that we're up to it, it's just a big tree. But it's crazy, we're getting closer to the World War II bunker. Things are getting kind of spooky. It's crazy how your mind can play tricks on you. So we're just 1 mile away, but we're realizing that we left the keys in the boat. And probably not a good idea to leave the keys in the boat. So we're gonna drop all of our bags, run back down the hill, grab the key, run back up. Hopefully our bags are still here. Worried about one thing getting stolen, the other things get stolen. Cross your fingers. And then we're gonna load back up and travel the 1 more mile to the fort and then try and get some sleep. This trail and woods are so spooky at night. Okay, so we made it back to our stuff. It's all here in one piece, so that's good. But it's starting to rain, so we need to hurry and hike that 1 mile. We got the first look at one of these bunkers. This thing is huge. The floor is a little wet, so we're gonna keep on going up the trail a little bit farther because we hear there's some more bunkers. We found bunker number 2. Somebody kind of tore the door off the hinge a little bit. We are wet, we are cold, we are tired, and we have made it to Fort MacGyver. So we made one lap around the bunker and did a little bit of exploring, but it's 2 a.m. so it's time to get some sleep and then we can do all the exploring tomorrow in the daylight. We found a somewhat dry room. We're gonna crawl into our sleeping bags and get some shut-eye. See you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning. We're kind of packing up camp in here. Ate some granola, eating some bagels and cream cheese. Kind of taking it slow because it's really raining outside. So camp is all packed up. We're just going to head out into the daylight and go explore the rest of these bunkers.
This one looks a little loose.
Whoa.
Shine the light down here. I think this is tunnel, dude. I really wish it were a tunnel, but it's not.
I left my rain jacket in the boat yesterday because my winter jacket is much warmer. But my winter jacket isn't rainproof, so now I'm wearing a silly poncho. Nice day for a hike. So we hiked all the way from the beach, came on this trail, and made it to Fort MacGyver where we spent the night last night. But all these little dots around here are all little bunkers, so we're gonna go around and explore them. Crazy to think that 70 years ago people were hiding out here waiting for enemies to try and come by. There's ruins everywhere. There's a big wall there and all this junk. This is about like a 10-foot wall right here. If we lose our balance and fall, this is a sudden death.
Dang. It's a long drop.
Yesterday you could see out and see the mountains on the other side, but today we're all fogged in. There's sort of a rundown trail right here alongside the bluff, about 500 feet up. We're not sure why there'd be a trail here. One wrong step and you're down the hill. Looks like there's some kind of a weather station up here. Solar panel, wind speed. We're standing here on top of this awesome cliff, mountains on all sides of us, and we're thinking what a great time for some drone transition shots, except it's raining, so sorry about that, guys. Some kind of a basin right here. This huge piece of cement we thought was like the big Fort MacGyver, but we found another bunker. As we're looking around, we kind of recognize the scenery. This must be like a hidden exit of Fort MacGyver. So it's still the big fort, but we're gonna go in the exit and try and find our way back inside. These are the back tunnels. Let's go. Well, about a 5-foot drop. Start the journey. And we know right where we are. We went in this place earlier. There is the real entrance. And back here is where we spent the night. We're finding our bearings. We know where we are now. Made it to the room where we spent the night. All of our stuff's here. What's the plan now, Chase?
Maybe go check out the beaches. But first, gotta pack up everything and start the hike out.
We're all packed up and somewhat water resistant. Time to hit the trails, head back down to the beach. Just 3 more miles back to the boat. This is the bunker that we saw late last night. And here's the very first bunker that we came up to last night. Goodbye. We made it to the lookout, so that means we're just 100 yards from the beach and the boat. No idea if the boat's here, if it's gone. We're hoping it's here. Uh-oh, we gotta untie it quick. The tide's going out. We had a little scare moment. The boat was up even farther. We just pushed it out a little bit. We were worried that the boat was too high on the beach to be able to push off, but we were able to, both of us, push it off. We're loading up some gear, and then we're gonna go jump on that pier. So we tied up to this pier. We hope the boat stays where it's supposed to. We're gonna try and climb up here real quick. It's for good reason this dock was abandoned, because each piece of wood is like raw in and like could break at any time. This wood is not sturdy at all. Like, I don't feel safe going across this at all. That piece is just about to fall right off. The boat was tied up right here. Now it's drifted to right there. One of us is gonna have to jump in.
Yeah. It's actually close right back to you.
It tastes salty.
You cold? He got the boat started. Come save me.
We're both back in the boat and totally ready to get back to shore and get warmed up. We're headed home. We're headed home. Tell the world that we're headed home.
Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song.
Got the boat to the dock. Time to get the truck. Get the boat loaded on the trailer and then go get some hot chocolate or something. Holy cow, I'm freezing. I would say if you can help yourself by not swimming in the ocean, I would go ahead and prevent that, because it's cold. Well, me and Chase finally made it into the warm truck, all of our gears loaded, and we are making our way back home. The candy bars that I bought for the trip that we could have as a treat, but ended up leaving in the truck, we now get to enjoy. So there's that. Thanks for coming on this cool adventure with us. Make sure you go check out Chase's channel. He vlogged about this same thing, so if you want to see it from his perspective and a lot of his other cool Alaska drone videos, go and check him out. And we appreciate you watching, so thanks for that, and consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
Back to you.
1, 2